Hi everyone, and welcome back. So today we're going to look at Unit 6.11, and this is volume of cylinders, and you can find this on page 586. Okay, the notes are going to deviate just a little bit away, just because our book has you solving things that we don't technically have to know yet. So we did pull some stuff from another book. So if you are looking it up, you'll probably notice there's a little bit of difference in the two. All right. So go ahead and put your name and class hour and date at the top. And again, as you can probably tell from my voice, it's messed up. So I'm recording most of these videos all in one day, so I'm kind of sick today. All right, so we are going to just simply find the volume of cylinders. Okay. And make sure you do have one where, a calculator, where you have a pi button, okay? Do not use your cell phone or anything like that. You'll need an actual, pi button. I don't think that it will calculate correctly. Let me check mine while you guys are writing. I don't think it will. Does it have a pi button? It does. You might be able to use a cell phone for this if you're out there in YouTube land. If you're in my class, you just need to use a regular calculator, okay? Because we have those. All right, we are going to probably solve using the pi button, just like we always have, just so we're a little bit more exact, and then we'll round off as needed, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so our main formula is just the same as the other ones were. It was the volume is capital BH, and in this case, we just need to memorize this part right here. So it's called pi r squared h. Okay, so think about it. If we're trying to find the volume of a cylinder, well, first of all, a cylinder is like a can or a tube, right? Well, what we're really doing is, do you see how the first part is pi r squared? That should sound familiar. Pi r squared is the area of the base, right? So basically what we're doing is we're figuring out how many circles are literally stacked on top of each other. So think about like a pack of paper plates. Okay, I know paper plates aren't perfectly circular, like they're flat. They're bowed obviously a little bit so the food don't spill out. Okay, but what it basically is like is how all those paper plates are all stacked on top of each other. That's really what we're finding when we find the area or the volume of a cylinder is how many circles are stacked on top of each other, and then how many cubes would fit inside. Okay. So that's how the formula works there. All right, so here we go. So we're going to find the volume of the cylinder. We're going to round to the nearest tenth. Okay, so in this case, volume, again, is pi r squared h. Okay, this does go super fast, so if I get going too quick, you might want to pause it or slow it down, whatever you need to do here. All right, so to find the volume, here we're going to take pi. We need the radius. Remember, radius means halfway across, so that's 5 squared. And then we're going to times that by the height, which is 8.3. So times 8.3. Okay, so let's grab our calculator and let's do that. I'm grabbing mine right now. Again, this goes fast, so make sure you're with me. Pause if you need to. Okay, so pi 5 squared. Remember the squared button's over there by 7. Okay, and then times, and then 8.3. And we're going to round to one decimal place, so I got 651.88. So 88 will round up then to 0.9, so I'm trying to say. Can't get my words out. So approximately 651.9, and then this is centimeters cubed, or cubic centimeters. Okay? Remember, volume literally means how many cubes fit inside. Excuse me. And then it will always be a rounding off thing because of pi. All right, we just can't find the exact amount. If you do, then like I told you in the other video, you just leave it in terms of pi, meaning you don't calculate the pi part. Okay. Let's circle it actually. Here we go. That way we can go back and find it pretty quick. Okay, example 2, we're going to find the volume of a cylinder with a diameter of 16 and a height of 20 inches. We're going to round to the nearest tenth. Okay, so again, volume equals pi r squared h. So volume equals pi. Okay, I need the radius. Okay, well, it says the diameter is 16. So if I take 16 and divide it by 2, that gives me 8. Okay, so we're going to do 8 squared here, and then our height is 20. So we're going to do pi 8 squared 20. Pi 8 squared 20. Okay, so I should get approximately, and we got 4,021.2. That's a 21 there. Sorry, it looks like a 4. Let me change that there. There we go. And then we have, what are we in this time? We're in inches, so cubic inches. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do the next part. Okay, it should say got it, and it doesn't. I don't know if my graphic disappeared or what happened there, but let's do the next two by ourselves. Okay, so go ahead and pause it and try those. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. So when we plug it into the formula, pi r squared, we should end up with pi. The radius was 3, so squared, and then we're going to times that by 1.8. So pi 3 squared times 1.8, and we should have came up with 50.9 for that one, cubic inches. And then for this one, they gave us diameter, so that means radius is 6. So we'll have pi 6 squared times 5. So pi 6 squared times 5, and that's going to be 565.5. That's going to be cubic millimeters. Okay. So pretty easy. This is actually one of my favorite sections. It looks complicated when you look at the formula, but it's actually pretty easy overall. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. And let's do the back page. All right, so we got a metal paperweight is in the shape of a cylinder. The paperweight has a height of 1.5 inches and a diameter of 2 inches. How much does the paperweight weigh if 1 cubic inch weighs 1.8 ounces? Then find or round to the nearest tenth. All right, so let's figure this thing out. So first we're going to figure out how much volume we've got here. So it says it has a height. Well, let's just draw a picture, probably easier. Okay, I can't draw, so that should be rounded right there. See, I can't even, there we go. Okay. So we've got, let's see, I lost my spot. We have a height of 1.5. It says the diameter is 2, so that means the radius is only 1. 1 inch. Okay, sorry, I know that looks bad there. It's supposed to say 1 inch. There we go. Hopefully that looks a little better. And it says how much does it weigh? So let's figure this out. So we got to do volume. So pi, the radius is 1, so 1 squared h, so times 1.5. So let's do that. So that'll be pi 1 squared times 1.5, and I get 4.7. Okay, so that's how much it weighs altogether. And it says that 1 cubic inch weighs 1.8 ounces. So now we're going to times that by 1.8. So we're going to take that, so 4.7 times 1.8. So that means it weighs 8.4. 6, so round to nearest 10, so 5. Okay, so 8.5 ounces. There we go. Okay, let's try this one by ourselves. And let's take a look. So it says the Roberts family uses a container shaped like a cylinder to recycle aluminum cans. It has a height of 4 feet and a diameter of 1.5 feet. The container is full. How much do the contents weigh if the average weight of aluminum cans is 37 ounces per cubic foot? We're going to round to the nearest tenth. Okay, so we got a trash bin here. So we've got pi r squared h, so pi. You got to get the radius. It says the diameter is 1.5, so we're going to split that in half. So what's half of 1.5? That would be 0.75. So 0.75 squared. Then we're going to times that by the height, which is 4 feet. Times 4 feet. Okay, so let's figure that out. So we'll do pi 0.75 squared times 4. So 7.1. Okay, now that's how much, let's see here. Okay, that says how much do the contents weigh if the average is 37? Okay, now we gotta figure out for 37 ounces. Okay, so that's how many cubic feet we have. So that's feet cubed. Okay, now we're going to times that by 37. So 7.1 times 37, and it looks like it's 262.7. 262.7, and that's going to be, what will be in ounces again? Yeah, ounces. Okay? All right, let's try example number 4. We're going to find the volume of each of the cylinders here. We're going to round to nearest tenth. So again, we've got pi r squared h. So pi, we need the radius, that's 1.5 squared, and then times 8. Okay, so let's do that. So pi 1.5 squared times 8. 56.5. And that's centimeters, so centimeters cubed. Cubic centimeters. All right, and then let's actually circle that so you can find that one. And let's do that one up here too. All right, let's look at the next part. So we got the diameter is 8 and the height is 8 also. So we got pi r squared h. So pi. Okay, the radius then, so we need the diameter, which is 8. So we got to divide that by 2, so that's 4. So 4 squared, and then times that by 8. So pi 4 squared times 8. So 402.1. And that's going to be cubic inches. And there we go. And I think that's the last page, if I remember right. Yep, so. All right, so if you need to watch that one again, feel free to do so. It's pretty easy, as you can tell. I said it's one of my favorite lessons. It just looks complicated, but actually it's pretty easy overall. So have a good one, and give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.